What is the Credit Suisse bank collapse that has led to fears of a global banking crisis? We'll explain in this video. First, how bad is the problem? The bank has been trusted for 167 years in Switzerland, and it's the second largest lender in the country. That makes the collapse huge for the Swiss banking sector. But the impact is not limited to one country. It has global repercussions, as it was one of the biggest banks globally, being one of the 30 global systematically important banks. That's why the bank's collapse and share price falling 70% in just a month is leading to fears of a global crisis. Now it's adding to concerns that already existed after 3 banks in the United States collapsed in a week. Next, what's the reason for the bank's collapse? It was triggered after the bank's biggest backer, the Saudi National Bank, said that it won't invest in the bank anymore. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. The collapse was in the making for years. Several compliance failures, overhauls of the top management, fines and penalties related to tax evasion have led to the prestigious bank's fall from grace. Now what's next? Switzerland's biggest bank, UBS, has agreed to buy the troubled Credit Suisse bank in a historic deal of $3.25 billion, which is reportedly less than half of the bank's market price. Now, this takeover was aimed to prevent a global banking crisis, but it hasn't convinced investors, as the shares of Credit Suisse still tanked over 50%. Next, what about the impact on India? Experts say that Indian banks are insulated from any direct impacts of these bank failures, and even the Reserve Bank of India says that the Indian banking system is stable.